we're going to take a look at all 3 minifigure series. Here's the first series, came out way back like 2015, and then this was about like 3 years ago, and then this series 3 or Disney 100 came out this year. So let's just go through every minifigure, starting with our alien. And one of the cool things with all of these guys are they have custom molded heads. I guess not every single head, but like a good chunk of them are. Like his head's not exactly custom molded. Okay, anyways, we have Alien and Buzz. Now I did switch out Buzz with the 2010 head because I thought it was way better than just the minifigure head. And then Minnie and Mickey. Nothing too crazy. We got dual molded pieces, and like every person they really go all out, like giving them like toe printing, dual molded arms. And so all the minifigures, I won't point out every single little piece, but we will take a look at most of everyone. So here we go. We got Genie and Aladdin. And then kind of cool thing is like we got some more Aladdin characters in series 2. And so we are able to get full movie collections more from as the series go on. And then Cheshire Cat with Alice. Now Alice is pretty good. We got the skirt, nice flowing skirt, like as if she was falling down into Wonderland. And Peter Pan and Hook. These are some good characters. I always keep them stored and displayed with my Pirates of Barracuda Bay set because it feels so fitting. And then we have Maleficent and 2 incredible guys, Mr. Incredible and Syndrome. And then we have Ariel and Ursula, so 2 arch nemesis. And good old classics from the very beginning of the days, Donald Duck and Daisy. So now we got to go to series 2 with Hades and Hercules. Now, I always like custom printed shields on these dome shields. It just seems so shiny. Woo! Now, this Hercules figure is among my favorites of series 2. So they're awesome. Then we have Chip and Dale, classic from the good old beginning of the days. Like that, I was watching some Chip and Dale on Disney Plus the other day, and they are funny episodes. Ooh, here are the DuckTales. Huey, Dewey, and Louie with Mr. Scrooge himself. He is being so rich today with a mere 10 cents. So he is filthy rich. And one of my favorite movies happens to actually be the Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and Sally. Now, I just don't know why I exactly like it because I'm not a big fan of horror, but it's not like... I think I like the lighthearted, scary stuff like this, not so much actual horror. And we have more Aladdin stuff. We have Princess Jasmine and Jafar. Now, Jafar's staff is one of my favorites. Oh, this is also something kind of funny. So Jafar has the new skirt piece that doesn't fall off. Like you can't just pop it off. But back over here, Maleficent just had the classic brick when they used to do the brick. So within the time that they went from series 1 to series 2, they made the adjustment in their manufacturing and no longer produce minifigures with brick dresses. Then we have black and white Minnie and Mickey. And now crazy, something with it being a Disney 100-year anniversary and Mickey being the very first character is he is now out of copyright zone for Disney. So black and white Mickey is copyright free. So you can go ahead and use that image in whatever you produce because there is no copyrights of me because it's hit the 100 years. Because once something's 100 years old, it enters the public domain. We have Anna and Elsa, I guess Elsa and Anna. And look at this arm printing. That's just one I have to point out. It's just sparkly and so fine details on Elsa. And then Anna's also one of my favorite just characters in Disney realm. Ooh, and then our last incredible characters, Frozone and Edna. Not too much to show about them. Now for the third series, This is the one that just came out. And one of my favorite pieces is right here. Look at this guitar. It has some custom, like this is a perfectly new molded piece. Like all that detailing on the top, like these little pokes. Never been on a guitar before. And so I guess from Coco, we got Miguel, Dante, and De La Cruz. Not too much else. Oh yeah, Miguel though does come with a second face. So you have 2 alternate faces you can do on him. I just personally chose that one for now. And then Pocahontas comes with all these leaves. I love how, say you get Pocahontas, she has her flowing hair, and then you just set these leaves next to her, and it just feels like they are blowing in the wind. And so you can see the colors of the wind right there. And Stitch. Oh, okay, they blew me away with this series. Look at Stitch. He's got his 4 arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can hold 2 squirt guns in one hand. I mean, one side. And the original Stitch all the way from over here. Look at that. Only 1 arm. I mean, 2 arms in total. And we have our 2 characters from Pinocchio. Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio himself. Now, Pinocchio is actually a film I have never seen. So let me know in the comments if you recommend it. I know the classic gist of Pinocchio, but still never seen it. We now have Tiana and Dr. Facile and the princess and her frog. So one of the things I like about Tiana's printing, though, is look at that. The arm printing has dual molded and then the colored arm, like colored hand. It just looks really perfect for those classic pretty gloves. And we have Mulan. So this is the first character out of all the series from the film Mulan, and I'm very glad it happens to be Mulan with their cricket. And now we have Cruella de Vil. Now my favorite part of Cruella de Vil happens to just be our puppy, the little Dalmatian. He is just so cute. Now, it makes me feel extra despiteful of Cruella de Vil because she's wanting all the puppies for fur. And, like, who would want to murder such a cute puppy? Okay, anyways, let's get on before I get too heated. Oswald. He is also some... I forgot the exact story, but he is somewhat in, like, the free domain as well because he never got copyrighted or something like that. Like, Disney apparently may not own Oswald all the way, even though he was Walt Disney's first character. But Mickey Mouse, I think, was a better choice anyways. We have our evil queen with Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Not my favorite of all of them, but these 2 are also amazing. So we have Robin Hood, and Robin Hood's always been one of my favorite characters just in films. And then Prince John is filthy rich. He's got a bag of money, 2 coins, and, like, he got nothing compared to, where is it? Scrooge McDuck. Scrooge McDuck thinks he's rich with his 10 cents, but look at this. Prince John has so much money. Okay, anyways, I also really like his hat. Like, say if they had made a Lord of the Rings for Aragorn, like when he becomes king, and made a hat kind of like that, that would be great. It's all one dual molded piece together, so not possible. Yeah, it's not like a hat I can just take off and put on my minifigures. And then we have Aurora with her owl. And so Aurora, here's another example. Aurora came out in Series 3, and Maleficent was Series 1. So put them together, now we got our great, good old classic duo. Now, something I have to say, with the owl, if we come look at all our other owls, I think you can start to see a difference of the face. Like, that looks like Aurora's classic owl, where all these other owls just have more basic faces. But then he's got that more cartoony face. I just love it, how they use the same mold, but just with different printing, made him look like a cartoon instead of a realistic cartoon, because Lego just in general has a cartoony-ish look. So our last figures are these 3. We got the Queen of Hearts, which I've always thought just looks funny and funky in all sorts of ways. Like, the face is just weird, but that's weird in the classic normal Alice in Wonderland. So the Lego did a great job of capturing the what I just don't like about the Queen of Hearts. They did it. They achieved it. They made me not like the Queen of Hearts in Lego form too. And then we got Baymax. Ooh, I love Baymax. So he looks really great from front on, but when you turn him sideways, he looks a little skinny. But he, with these poofy arms, I sure am a fan of that because it makes him feel all lovable, and Baymax is just one of my favorite characters as well. Okay, I am sounding like a real fan of Disney because I have a lot of favorite characters. Now, we got Mickey from Fantasia, and now this is perfect, actually, for the Disney Castle. Like, I should put him in the Disney Castle because this room right there is dedicated to Fantasia. We got, like, the Mickey hat, and this one, he happens to have the Mickey hat, so he could just stay right there. Okay, see ya, Mickey. Well, there we go. That is all the minifigures from all 3 series. So hopefully you enjoyed. Just going to take a quick little look, and we will see you all later in our next videos. Goodbye.